All right, name for the record, please.
Sharon Sheets. I've lived on 30th Avenue and 6th Street, 3 houses from Copper's property since 1977. I thought back in 1983, when it was designated Superfund, no problem, this property's going to get cleaned up pretty quick. And here we are, 30 years later, 30-plus years since it was announced, and not enough has been done. I appreciate what has been done so far, but I am with a lot of the speakers saying that I do think that remediation should be offered to those of us who live so closely. I personally have dioxin levels of 70 parts per trillion, not 7, but 70 parts per trillion. So I'm concerned. For all of the time that I've been there, I have respiratory problems. I used to organic garden in my yard, can't do that anymore. Don't feel like I can open my windows. And I'm wondering when this cleanup is supposed to happen in our neighborhood, just like so many other people. I know I personally watched all the soil sampling in my yard and know it was not any further than 6 inches because I witnessed it. And I really am questioning whether or not a foot is anywhere near adequate. If my yard is that high in contamination, who's to say it's not that contaminated even further down? And what is a foot going to do? And especially if I had planned to garden again on my property. Digging a garden and what have you, a lot of times it's more than a foot.
Okay.
Also, I think that we also should be considered in this remediation that the fact that we're all, just not when our neighborhoods are remediated and all of the dust that's going to be generated there, and we don't have to leave, we can stay in our homes and supposedly have in and out access, but personally don't feel safe doing that. And also when the property itself, the Copper's property itself, is remediated, I am very concerned that we're just going to get recontaminated as well. What is going to keep the blow-by from, I mean, I'm 3 doors away. What is going to protect us from being cross-contaminated by what's over there? And so I have lots and lots of concerns, and this is just top of my issues. I've got lots and lots of questions and lots of issues with the cleanup that I'm concerned about. I think we need to have a lot more dialogue with the individual neighbors and their concerns, and I do think that relocation should seriously be considered.
Okay, thank you.
Half